In life, if you don't know where you are going, you will never live where you are. And if you know what your dreams are, you will chase after them. If you love what you do, you will never quit. I was very determined because I believed in myself and also I believed in God. Hi, my name is Okyere and this is my true life story. I happen to be the second child of my mother's children and the only male child among her children. My parents were never together and I was born as something people would refer to as mistake. So I was denied by my father the very day I was born. I was raised by my mother and my grandmother and my auntie who has passed away. May her soul rest in perfect peace.
Family Doreen, ni pabebre, omu ni se family Doreen. Akuna no mo de friend. So lo to me man sumi ni. E ma ye tre be ma ba ko. Me kun oja na solo sa no nu. Me de ade ton hye me hu na ade ton na na boa me na me de hwe wom. O fruit, toilet roll, cashew nut, sesame seed, semna, ni ton bibia enu. Me na me wani da so me ma nko bi tina me se ba de me ma nko bi de me ma no so mo nko school enye tuma me hwe mo me de me tumi aka che me ma ne so mo wo a omo nhwe mo ba so omo nhwe mo na da chon be ni papa abe hwe mo atete no e dos na e ma rew wo e bia na me blessed that when ever de wo be pagama me panso wa ba be ye die ama no my menye bi they made him pokura na ya tia ma me bibi so bia na me ni da so bia me ni da so ne ewrade na ewrade me da wase bibia me Longrich for me da mase nya me hira mo no maduma pa mo je ama pagya me ba esibo mo no so manye bia di me kai me na me na mo pa na me na ma me na ma chima je se bo masu ansa na te se obi fa se ya tade they made him put na ya dia
menana no mono woni ana ekwachi ma no wonu mo ye ensia account no esa se o paton 600 no paton ya wo de 180 obia pesa obo modin no ton de na esa no nya ne se 200 de se ayo etino onu mutimi tompa ba ya nhwe no onyame apaja no tina me wa awirechi mu pa se me bra enye kwa.
Who even thought that the buffalo seller can become a successful person one day? You see, sometimes in the face of human beings it is impossible, but with God all things are possible. You have to believe in yourself. You have to have the faith. Follow one course unto success. Focus. I got to some point, my mother have to borrow money to pay my school fees whilst my father is still alive. But I don't blame my father. It's not his fault. Why? Because he never had the money.
I am Mrs. Shan Edem Awome, a head teacher of Ashama number 2 JHS. I knew him to be somebody, excuse me to say, from below average background. And anytime we are for morning, immediately we close. He goes to sell buffalo because the mother fries it. Sometimes when you ask him, he says if he doesn't do that, he wouldn't get chop money and send his fee to school. When he completed, I didn't see him. We lost contact. Only to meet him one day, he came to the school. And how did it happen? I was shocked to meet him. And he told me there's a company called Longrich that a man introduced him to 2 years ago. That has really turned him around for the better. And I want to thank Longrich and the very person who introduced him to this very business.
Lo and behold, I was able to further my education in Damatech. Something happened to me in my final year in secondary school which changed my life, and I call it my breakthrough and my month of preparation, which was also full of struggles and surprises. I was on the street selling my sweet buffaloes on one holiday, and I saw a certain poster on a school wall which was about a job vacancy. I called, and it was a man named Mr. Dave Frimpong who responded my call and then asked me to come for an orientation. One Saturday morning, which I went, and it was a business opportunity presented to me by one man called Mr. Kwabena Yebua, now the CEO of ejom.com. After the presentation, I realized that the only way to join the business was to invest in the business. To be frank, I was very disappointed because according to the poster, it was a job opportunity, but then they had turned it into a business opportunity. And at that moment, the only money I had on me was my school fees for my final year examination. I then went back home to have a deep thought about the two choices, and that was my education and the business opportunity. I have to sacrifice my education to invest into business.
My name is Seth Edu Anosen. I'm the school counselor of this institution, Tema Technical Institute. Well, I got to know Solomon when he came to first year in 2012 from a shaman, somebody who, it was as if he was rejected. There seemed to be no hope, but I tried encouraging him as a counselor. He studied industrial mechanics. There are times, because he sells after school, he will come to school in the morning very tired, and sometimes he had to sleep in class. And somewhere along the line, he completed school, we lost contact. Then I got to know, saw him on Facebook and with Longrich, only to know that when at the last hour, that is in the final year, he risked using his part of his school fees to register for Longrich, and lo and behold, he was able to go this far, even to win the award. Well, I'm very encouraged. Even though it's been very challenging for him, he's been able to come this far, and thanks to Longrich for this opportunity for Solomon.
When I joined the company, the money that I invested as my registration fee was given back to me in a form of products worth more than the amount I invested, and that if I had decided to sell the products, I could get my money back with more interest. I became very excited, and I decided to start building my team. Wow. I was in my house somewhere in the month of May 2017. I received an excitement message from Longrich International saying I had qualified for a trip to Dubai as one of the company's incentives. Same year 2017, I received my first brand new car from the company. And guess what? 3 people from my team in South Africa also got their brand new cars from Longrich International. The people who are crazy enough to think they can change the world are the people doing it. So, if you think you can do it in your life, then it is possible, because I have done it and still counting. Longrich, better life, better future. Thank you for watching this video and hope you have been blessed. Let's help them.
We'll be strong and free.